Alright, how's it going, guys? From Down Under here, and I hope you're ready for another battle in Total War Warhammer. And today it is a 2v2. It is myself, the Beastmen, my allies, the Bretonnians, against the Beastmen and the Vampires. So let's see how this battle unfolds. I think it's going to be pretty good. So let's start off over here on my side. We'll check out my units. I have a Centaur Great Weapons unit, cavalry unit right here. Also got the throwing axe variety as well, so they got spears too, but they like to throw axes into the enemy first, which is great. Well, actually, primarily they're a range unit, and then you have to switch them over to melee only if you want to use them for that reason. At the front, I have two units of Ungor Spearmen Herd, which is great. Why do they call them spearmen? Aren't they spear beasts or spear half goat, half man people? I don't know. We'll leave that to someone else to judge. Here we have some Gore Herd, so I've got two units of Gore, or 3 units of Gore Herd axe infantry, so they've got their 2 wielding axes, which is great. Right at the front I've got a Gore Bull, so a hero type unit, which is great, a melee specialist. He's very strong. He'll be put to good use today, that's for sure. We've got 3 units of Ungor Raiders sitting back here, ready to volley some arrows into the enemy, and some Gore Herd shields. Did I introduce these units here? I don't think I did. Ungor Herd with axe and shield, so that's my lineup. Oh, and I've got my hero unit at Z-back right here, taunting the enemy, and I have a Chaos Spawn unit here too, so should be good. Look at that massive tongue. This is a disgusting abomination. Look at it. I wonder if you can squeeze that out. Oh, it's disgusting. The thoughts have just come on just then of all those YouTube videos of people squeezing their cysts and all sorts of infectious growths. Anyways, now looking at my allies, the Bretonnians. So they have 4 units of peasant archers at the front, ready to take down whatever's going to be coming on in that field. At the rear, he's got a whole heap of heavy spear infantry. So he's got men-at-arms, polemen. So they're basically halberdiers. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of halberdiers, of, I should say, men-at-arm, polearm units. He's got an unmounted damsel. I usually have her mounted on a horse or something like that. And also we have 2 units of field trebuchets. So they've got 4 pieces each. So that should be good for us, taking him down from afar. And at the rear, he's got 2 units of Pegasus Knights flying around, flapping away real happily. He has his hero unit is a Lord. It's just a standard Bretonnian Lord, nothing special, but does the job. And he's got a melee specialist as well. So with his glowing sword. Must be orcs around. Goblins, sorry. Must be goblins around. Alright, let's check out the enemy setup. So at the front he's got 4 units of Ungor Spearmen Herd with the shields. So they're ready for a fight. He's got, what has he got? 4 units of the Gore Herd with shields. So fantastic. Sitting behind them, he's also got a melee specialist and axe infantry. I think that's his hero unit actually. Yeah, it is. He's got 2 units of Bestigor Herd, so the heavy infantry. I don't think I have any of these. Right at the rear, he's got 2 Minotaur units. Minotaurs. Units of Minotaurs, that's it. So they both got 2 axes, so very heavy lineup there. And we're looking at the Vampires, and they don't have as many units, but they've got a lot of heavy hitting units. So, and they're all, yeah, they can cause a lot of terror. So Scythe infantry, so the Khan raids. So he's got, how many of them has he got? Can we count them? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of them. He's also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Crypt Horrors. So they're those things carrying the big bone, spiked bone looking club things. He's got his hero unit, which is there, so it's Manfred von Carstein, or Carstein rather, with his little, I don't know, like a hook thing. Fantastic. And he's also got a wizard, so a necromancer. So we'll see what effect these guys have today. So, can this be the battle where we finally break the drought? So last battle we had was Beastmen on Beastmen, but now it's a 2v2 with Beastmen, Bretonnian versus Beastmen and Vampires. We'll see what happens today. Let's get it underway. So we might just leave the unit banners up because there's 2, as I said before, there's 2 Beastmen armies here, so we don't want to get too confused, so we'll just leave it at that. At the moment, no shots fired from anyone. What's happening here? I've just summoned a Cygor from the ground. Now, because there was a limited budget, I opted to go for a mixed variety of units rather than pulling a Cygor, because Cygors cost a bit of money. I decided to get these guys instead, some, what do you call them, Chaos Spawn, because they don't retreat so quickly. They actually don't retreat, you can't break them. The only way you can break them is by killing them. So I thought they would do a treat against the Beastmen, whilst the Bretonnians are holding them back with their spears. So I thought I'd go for that strategy. That's why I've left them out here. So I've left the bulk of my army on its own out here this way. So I can see that nothing's really happening. I'm trying to wait and see what this army will do, because they're on an angle to us anyway. So I lined up some units towards them. So just in case they try to all of a sudden charge, we're at least already facing, and I can just quickly maneuver these later. But nothing's really happening, so now I'm moving in more into position. Still no firing, no death on either side. It's still, everybody's at 100% capacity. Relining up our troops here, moving out the cavalry. But I believe the Cygor is going to have the first say in this battle. Here he is, his chunk of turquoise is off. Will it hit? Yes, it does. So how many they got? They've got, oh, it's taken out 12. So that's not too bad. And now the Bretonnian artillery is now it's not pummeling, is it? It's bombarding the vampires. It may not be enough because they're quite strong. I don't think artillery is very good, very effective against them. Probably should use my Cygor against them, but that's alright. We've got our own battle here, because these are the guys that we'll need to worry about, because they're more on the left flank, the vampires, so we don't really need to worry about them too much. That'll be the Bretonnian brothers, they'll have to sort them out, but the Beastmen, we'll need to take them down as much as possible and then distract them while the Bretonnians deal with the vampires. So, oh geez. So yeah, we've bombarded them a bit with the single Cygor, not too bad. He's damaged them a bit. Morale's taken down a lot from this unit, which is important. We need to. Too bad a rock didn't hit in there now. It would have taken out quite a few. But that's just how it is. So just keep on throwing your rocks in there, stones, whatever you want to call them. Still pretty relaxed in the way I'm playing. I'm not charging in just yet. I might make a few maneuvers to help out Bretonnia, but I figured in this I needed to just sit back a little bit like what these guys are doing, just watch what happens and then move in. Because he's got a lot of men-at-arms, they're pretty good at holding their ground, so I figured I won't rush in there. I may as well just wait until they all engage, then cut around behind as best I can. So here we are, I've moved my Chaos Spawn in to help break up this charge that's happening here. Take down these, what are they, Goreherd with shields. So it's kind of worked a little bit. It's worked out not too badly. But geez, those vampires are really getting into the Bretonnians. Look at that, because they're all heavy and they've got those Khan rays. They're really slicing in there, but hopefully that artillery can keep on firing into those heavier units. The cavalry's not doing anything. We're just keeping them back there at the moment. But now that's it. We've decided to charge, because this is the line that they've set up, and we're going to try and take it down, and then come in behind and try and help out Bretonnia in taking out these vampires. But I've left a unit here of Goreherd to sort of just protect these. But I don't think I did too good of a job. I was too busy watching this unfold. So this charge that's happening here. Let's see. So the enemy Beastmen have used their Minotaurs against my Chaos Spawn, which is not ideal. I'd like to have them as fresh as possible, but they're holding them up, which is great. No range units on our opponents at all. I would have thought the Beastmen would have brought some archers along, but they didn't. And here we go. Here's the engagement. It started. So the great weapons are also in there. Oh, we got that just in time. Really smashed them. It's took down their morale a fair bit. Some of them are getting back up, unfortunately. So Beastmen on Beastmen yet again. we're seeing it. See what happens. I think it's very important that we take out this lot first, so then that way we can cut around and just surround them. That'll affect morale for sure. Here we go. So that's our armies engaged. The archers are. Oh no, I didn't see this. I don't think I saw this. Again, and get taken out by these minotaurs. Not good. Now, whoa, that was a pretty good shot. The Cygor is still in it, but oh, it's really gone against this battle. So very interesting battle to watch, but unfortunately, it's going against us yet again. We probably won't be able to get a victory. So let's see what we can do. My hero's in there. He's casting his spells and then try and grind them down a little bit. Nothing's really happening to him except for this unit here. He's got more flesh type. I don't know. Maybe these Khan rays are resistant to magic. Surely it's done something. Losing currently, they're drained. Yeah, nothing's really happened to him because of that. And here we go. What's going to happen here? What spell have we cast? It's going to be a big blast, and no one really gets blown away. So hopefully it's giving them a little bit of damage. Looks like it has. It's taking a bit of damage off. But that's perhaps the units that it would have done the most effect against. Ooh, those Khan rays just got smashed. Hopefully they don't get back up. They just poof into a cloud of smoke. Green, bluey smoke. So yeah, it looks like it's hard to tell, but because we've got the numbers here, obviously we're winning this little battle here. In the center here, maybe the same thing too. Just because we've got the right units taking on the right things. We've got spears versus our axes. I think our axes will take them out. Over here is where we're losing a bit, but our melee specialist, the Gorbul, is holding up. He's hardly taking. He hasn't taken any damage. Oh, very little. Very, very little. Insignificant amount of damage is taken on there, so that is just fantastic. And who's this now? It's the Bretonnian melee specialist is coming in here. He wants to have a go at taking the battle, but it's not going to happen today. And it looks like my Centaurs were charged in there. Didn't quite work out. That's a big shame. Cygor is still throwing his rocks into the... Maybe he should concentrate firing into here a bit. Try and take down a little bit more. Let's see if he does that. Will he do it? He's targeting something else. The Gorbul's just rushed in. Fantastic. A bit late. Ooh, he's just hit. Is that Von Krashstein? Yes, it is. Karstein, whatever his name is. He's him, and now he's stomping away. That Cygor's looking like it's going to get taken down. And there we go. Another big blast, and there we go. Some of those Khan rays have got pushed away, but none of them really got taken out. So there was a little bit of... What's the draining? Weak versus single combat, high chance of opponents. Some kind of buff against them. Not looking good for us. Our archers are there trying to grind them down a bit. Chip away whatever they can. It's not quite working out. The battle's really gone against us. It's really turned... It's going to be a very difficult battle for us to win. The Cygor survived it. They've run away from the Cygor. I wonder why that is. They should have very just concentrated to take him out, but... Whatever, I suppose I wanted to get rid of my archers, so they're giving chase. There's another unit that's just coming back into the battle. Can they get a volley off? Yes, they can. And really no effect. Really no effect, these archers. It's not a good day for them. So we've still got a fair few units here. They're only taking on one. They're grinding down. I'm just going to let them do that for now. Well, that's what I was letting them do. The hero unit is here, taking down my troops, so not too good there. Bretonnia melee specialist is in there, but it looks like he's going to die. Bretonnia is relining up, so they're trying to get their formation back again. If only they can remount these artillery pieces to bombard. Now I've got a unit sitting out there doing nothing. Sorry if I'm talking a bit too fast, but a lot seems to be happening, and I'm a bit excited by watching this because it's, even though I'm losing, it's still quite a battle to behold. And here we are. Look, I think we can take this off for a bit. No, we'll leave it on. We'll leave these flags on. And, they've just casted that lightning. It seems to be... Is it damaging their own more than anything else? Or it's at least pushing them away. My Cygor... No... He's fought bravely. He's fought very hard, but he needs to go home. He wants to rest. So it looks like he'll either retreat off the field or he'll die. So it's really turned against us. It's not looking good. I mean, there's a lot less enemy troops and there's a lot more of us, but it's still going to be difficult for us to take them down because they're all heavy units. Got a fair few troops here, we just need to rally them together somehow. If we can take out this, the enemy Beastman Lord, we should be able to put the whole Beastman army into retreat, because there's not many of them left. They're not quite and fully in retreat, but they can come back and do a little bit of damage. Oh, there goes mine in retreat there. Yeah, not good, not good. But here we go, we've rallied some troops together and we're coming back in. The Centaurs, sorry. Has he got something? Oh no, it's an axe. I thought he had something stuck in him. Centaurs are going in, they're going to try and take on this guy. The enemy lord, can they do it? Oh, they push him back and into the air. Oh no, those arrows took down more of my own. Didn't do me any favours, damn. Now I've got some axemen in there too. We're going to have a go at chopping him up. So now's our chance to try and take him down. If not anything, we can get the morale down pretty quickly, because yeah, it's happening. The morale is going down, he's shaken, you must know that he's the only one left, so if we can take him out, that'll be a big plus. Look at the Gorble, you just absolutely smash him. He'll be the one to finish him, I reckon. He's probably doing more damage to us at the moment than he used to do. Boom. So that unit's in retreat. Let's see what Bretonnia is doing. Bretonnia, the Pegasus Knights are just sitting up there. Now they're charging in. Or landing in. I don't know what you can call it. Diving in, that's it. They're diving into the battle. So they're trying to give their infantry a bit of a break. But there's so few of them left against those Khan raids. Although they're managing to get a few on retreat, and I think the deterioration is really, yeah, they're crumbling. The skeleton warriors, yeah, whatever. The skeleton warriors that are crumbling, so that's a good plus for us. I mean, there's probably not too many of them, but anything will help at this stage. So yeah, it's like a retreat. And crypt horrors not doing too well. They're getting a bit worried, like, oh, maybe this battle can turn around. And it has. I didn't realise. We're back up to halfway, so maybe there's still a chance. Obviously there is if it's on halfway. Now there's arrows coming from all directions. They're all clumped together, so that's perfect. They'll be taking on the full damage of all the archers. And pole arms here. Look at that. A few more of them are going in retreat. So now, oh, here we go. The Beastmen army. They've come in. Yeah, let's go. Charge in there. And there's a Gorble. He just rolled into a whole heap of these skeleton warriors. Go on, smash him. We're about to deteriorate him as we could just leave him alone. Maybe if we just got whacked. So the best bet is just to charge straight into Khan raids. Archers are definitely doing it. I've got the archers to target them specifically to try and take them down as much as possible. Ooh, the Ongor herd has moved in. And their axes and shield. And the Pegasus Knights also flew in. Geez, that was very cinematic, wasn't it? This battle is just too crazy. Look at these raids. Look at these beasts. All there. The fight for the freedom of their lands. Even though the Beastmen are from foresty areas, this belongs to them too. They roam here, they graze here. This is their home, and they're retreating. So that's no good. But the Gorble's still in there fighting. Perhaps maybe if he can just hold on long enough, maybe, just maybe, it'll give time. Ooh, he just rolled into him. It'll just give time enough for those units to come back. So let's just have a look and see what's in the battle. Oh, my hero unit is also in there, but I believe he's out of magic, so you can't really cast any of those nice spells that'll push him away and maybe even do a bit of damage. Here comes some men-at-arms. The damsel doing nothing. Why? Just go in there and do something. What are these archers doing? They're facing the wrong way. All they need to do is be turned around and they could help us out. The battle's really going in our favour at the moment. We can win this. I mean, there's 200 of them and there's 900 of us, but like I said, they've got all these heavy units, but we can win this now. We just need to believe. 40 seconds left. Surely they can't put my troops in retreat. I have seen it happen before, which is ridiculous, where I've completely outnumbered an enemy army and even outclassed them. My units still went in retreat because their morale was shot to shit. But who knows? 20 seconds left. Come on, just do it, boys. You'll be my first proper win as a Beastman. There you go. They're all coming, and that's it. Look at them. They've all disappeared. All the Khan rays are all gone. And there we have it. Victory. I can't believe it. That was great. So, there you have it. I no longer have to... I fulfilled my vow. I kept on playing as the Beastmen until I got a victory, and there you have it. I got the victory that I've been looking for with the Beastmen. Finally, now, I know that, yeah, it is possible. I can win with the Beastmen, although that was a very close battle. As you can see with the unit sets, we started with a lot more troops. So 1,220 for my ally, nearly 1,800 for me. Whereas you look at our enemy troops, 1,300 for the Beastmen and 362 for the Vampires. I think maybe the point that I was getting at in a few episodes before, people playing with just really heavy units and going into battles kind of kills the immersion of a battlefield, because it's such a small number of troops that are so heavy. And obviously it didn't work in this. The morale was not so good with the Vampires, and the deterioration of the Skeleton Warriors didn't help, and the Khan rays just poofed into the air. So, but what a battle it was today. So if you like this battle, leave me a comment below, like a helpful, constructive comment. If you didn't like it, you can do the same thing too. Maybe some tips on how I can build on future episodes. But leave a comment, like, subscribe, share to show your support, and I will catch you next time.